Lava is so fun. I like dealing with lava. Lava is so fun. Na 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 na. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Morilibus Plays Minecraft. I am playing Minecraft. I am currently back at the Wither Farm. I've left. I've left a few times. I had to go repair some picks. I've done some more slabbing and digging. I think I've made a dent. But still not perfection. My goal is to get the spawns down to 0-ish, with the machine off, that is. And then from there, it should work as good as it does in a creative world where everything has been removed. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get every single spawning space within range of this thing, but I was looking at an old Reddit post that Whoopi Concepts, and I think JL was part of as well, and Cabo, so it might have been a whole Zip Crowd thing. But it was basically just a Reddit where people could ask questions and they would answer them. But there was something on mob spawning and mob traps and efficiency and all that. And essentially what I got out of it was you kind of want to have at least more spawning spaces in your machine than outside your machine. And I don't know actually how many spawning spaces this thing has. I should probably calculate that. But there's definitely probably more spawning spaces outside of it than in. At least there was. Now I'm not too sure. We do have a good, fairly low count. Well, it's at 60 right now, but because I've been clearing all this area, I've allowed a lot of pigmen to spawn in and around this area, so they're taking up some of the spawn cap right now. But we never do reach maximum spawnage, so that's all good. I am getting some frame rate lag. It's not dropping too badly. We're hovering around 30, but it is from those pulsing hopper clocks there that pulse the pistons, I do believe. And I have an idea, because there's a problem with when the machine is off, magmas can still spawn on the blocks above the pistons, and they can trigger the tripwire, which still causes those clocks to run. So that is not ideal, and I do know how I can fix it. I don't know if I will, but I will probably address that issue for the Olympus build. So it's kind of good that I built it here first, as this is kind of more of a survival test. But anyway, shall we take a look at this thing? I've allowed quite a few of them to go into the portal, so every once in a while I go down there to lure them in. I also had to lower the vines one because I noticed one guy died when he fell, so I'm guessing he spawned at the very top of the unit. Took all that fall damage falling down, and then the last little half a heart he took falling past the vines killed him. So I lowered the vines, but there's a problem. He's now hopping there. So I have to remove, I believe, the top part of the vines, so he'll fall through. As right now, those vines allowed him to climb up. Now, it's just the one there, so it's probably not a huge issue, but should be addressed nonetheless. So today we're not going to spend too much time here. I actually just wanted to kind of update you on what I've been working on. And I'm just trying to stop my timer so we don't go overboard. Nope, running out of sand. Not good. But yeah, let's see how many withers we got on the other side of the portal, and let's find out, let's see how many skulls we get. Someone said that the looting bug has been fixed, so using like a splash potion may not be the way to go. I'm wondering to what extent that has been fixed, because I did test shooting a ghast with a bow and then switching to my sword, and I did get the looting effect applied to the kill as I got 4 ghast tears, and typically I believe you can only get 1 if you don't have looting. So that to me indicates that that part still works, so maybe they only fixed it with potions? I don't know. It doesn't seem likely, but I don't want to test this with potions, as if it doesn't work then we won't get any skulls. So I'm just going to kill them by hand, which is what I plan to do anyway. And yeah, now for this portal thing, I think I'm going to keep it, but I'll probably redesign it. I like it because it's not running to the point where I can just sit here and continually kill them, which is kind of what I was hoping for. So because that doesn't work, I'd rather have them just jump into a portal, and that way they're not holding up the mob cap, and it will continually allow more and more guys to spawn. And what I'm thinking of doing is setting up some kind of like tree farm or something else here that I can do in the meantime while I'm waiting for them to collect. So I can go chop down some trees and then come over here, lure them all in, go back to what I was doing, etc., etc. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's kill these guys. And I might change it so that I don't need to have two guys here either. I'll probably put like maybe a pressure plate, although that could cause things to spawn on the pressure plate, but not when I'm nearby. But a pressure plate and a piston or something that will just push them into the portal. All right. Oh, we got a lot. Wow. Well, let's see. 140 something. That's pretty good. Wow. Okay. See what we get. Oh, I'm gonna hit some pigmen in there. Let's kill these guys off first. Ooh! Don't scare me. That way that guy won't come and attack me. Give me the skulls. I want all your skulls. I better be using a looting sword. Come on. Oh, get into the pigman. Alright. Let's walk around. Pick up all... Ooh, decent XP too. Oh, there's a skull. Do we only get one? What should we drop for the skull? No, I want the skull. Give me the skull. There we go. 2 skulls? That's pretty awful. 5 skulls. That's better. Slightly better. 1 little batch. I don't know how long I had them collecting. There's also the issue of him getting stuck up there. So I don't know what I should do about that. Other than maybe some trapdoors so that he'll walk off, probably. Otherwise, yeah, that would probably do it. I don't think I could push him out with a piston or anything. Oops, I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to knock him off. Oh well. But yeah, there we go. So this thing's kind of working, and I think I have about 8 skulls already collected from using this thing before. Let's see, I also want that gold. Give me your gold. What else can I drop? Gold? Gold. Alright, I'll probably set up this a lot better if I plan on keeping it. So that's another thing that I can do, and another thing that's useful with the portal setup for right now is I can use it to... Why are you underneath? Or are you? Where are you? While I'm constructing and building this thing too, I can have it running like I just did and collect the skeletons and go in there and kill them. So it'll be useful for that. So that way I can, while we're prettying up this place, making it look good, we can get some skulls out of it. So let's go see what I have up at the top there, and see how many skulls total we've gotten out of this thing, and find out if it's been worth it. Man, you don't need to mine coal anymore if you got one of these. Yeah, so I had 9 before, bringing our total to 14, and I still have some back at the village too. I think I have like 7 there or something. So we got about 21 total. With that, I want to find a new way to kill the wither. I've seen Seth Bling showcase, I think, Panda's method of pushing them up into bedrock, and then their explosions can't escape the bedrock, so nothing blows up and they can't hurt you, so it's a very easy way to kill them. So we might resort to that. Or I was thinking a different way. We might try to tame a wither. If you've seen, I believe that's Panda's contraption as well. Or no, that's Daniel, I think. Daniel? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a way you can like tame it. Use it for a tree farm or obsidian farm. So I might do that, but I don't want to use it for any of those farms. I want to use it just to keep the wither distracted and see if we can kill him with one gigantic blow. Alright, so the problem is if a magma cube... Let's see, let's get up here. And maybe I'll drink a potion so you guys can see better. You'll have to excuse the frame rate, even though it's not that low, but it is jittery because of this stuff. So essentially, this is what a magma can do. And when those pistons are extended, he can just sit on top of the pistons and bounce around, trying to get out of there. And until he does get out of there, this thing over here just continually pulses. So the magmas can spawn on here. And someone let me know that... I don't know if I said it here yet. Maybe you did. But I was wrong. Yeah, magmas can't spawn in like a 1x1 area. only if there's a transparent block. So, for example, they could spawn there, because there's just transparent block. But if I had a solid block, and then like that, then they couldn't spawn there. So that's a way you could do redstone without having to do it on glowstone. So it is possible to make them not spawn. So that's good to know. So thank you for enlightening me and telling me how wrong I was. So that is that kind of, I could change a lot of things about some of the wiring in this machine, but the top part, pretty much the same. They can spawn there because a piston is a transparent block. So they are able to spawn on that redstone dust, unfortunately. And I'm not sure how one could prevent that in this design without a ton of pistons and redstone blocks or something. I also went ahead and put in these cactus in all the corners, so the magma should make their way to there. And, I mean, we could put cactus everywhere to speed up how quickly they die, but I don't think it's really necessary, especially since we're not reaching mom cap, but I don't know. I don't know anything, I've decided. Nothing works the way I expect it to. But anyway, that's an update on the Wither Farm. I think we're actually going to go exploring, so when I get back to the village, we're going to look at a direction that we can go. How did you get up there? What? What? That is not allowed. Oh, you might have spawned on redstone block? No, no. No, no, no. Sir, how? Where did you spawn? I'm pretty sure I have everything slabbed that is spawnable. Unless he was on the roof, but he shouldn't be able to spawn up there either. And glitch through. Oh, right here. Ah, there we go. Problem solved. I made a boo-boo. I'm in the crusher. I'm not taking damage. I think this might be what happens to some of them. I don't know why. Or maybe I did that wrong. I don't know. But I also pissed off a bunch of pigmen. I don't know. Are these guys going to be angry at me? Oh, you are. Which means the rest of you are going to be as well. You want to fight? What the hell? What are you, drunk? Running into walls? Look at that. His reaction time is awful. Come on, get me. Okay, you got me. Alright, time to clean house. Cleaning house. I wanted to show you guys the gold we got in that return as well from killing off all those withers. So while the withers were collecting and getting sent to the nether and all that, so the time it took for all that to happen, I'll show you how much gold we got. It's not too bad. Actually, it'll fund my night vision potions, because I've used about 18 stacks of gold nuggets. Well, maybe not, no. I've used 9 stacks of gold nuggets to make a stack of golden carrots. I've gone through those already, and I just made another stack of golden carrots for night vision potions. But anyway, we got two stacks, 10, and then 4 and 10. So about 6 stacks, a bit more. Some of this came in after we had already cleared it out, because I've been doing some work since then. But yeah, it kind of works okay for a gold farm. I've never set up an actual gold farm, so I don't know how it compares to a legit just a pigman farm. I imagine that would be a lot better, because you can kill pigmen pretty quickly by just dropping them. You don't have to sift them through this thing. You could just have them fall and you still get the gold. I wonder if Mojang will ever change that so that you don't get gold from pigmen unless you kill them. That would be a good way to prevent people from doing gold farms, although I don't know if that should be done. I don't know. I've never made a gold farm, so it wouldn't bother me, but I'm sure it might bother those that have made it. And I know Etho's making one, so he probably wouldn't be too happy. But anyway, still working away. I'm going to clear the rest of this area out and probably make it spawn-proof. Although I don't know. I kind of want to do a pattern on the floor. So I might just slab it in stone for now, and then I'll change it later when I have an idea of what I want it to look like. Not really in the creative mood at the moment. Just want to just grind, I guess. Sometimes it's nice to just grind away, digging, clearing sand, not really thinking. Gold! Nope. Gold! There we go. Any more gold from the other guys I killed? Yes. Aha! I shouldn't do that. They're gonna like destroy my armor. I just had to go and repair it all. Alright, this time for sure we'll meet back at the village and we'll go do some exploring. No. I lied. Pigmen were annoying me. So I did similar thing up there. Little random pattern with nether brick and stone slabs. Don't know if I'll keep it, but for now it'll work, and I'll probably dig in a few spots to put some trees or some dirt so I can plant some trees. So that is it. This time for sure we're going to back to the village. I'm just going to murder these guys again, see what we get, and then we'll be off. So I want to explore new chunks, because I haven't actually done that yet, except for that one random chunk we found that happened to have a savanna. I was like, I better not be up there. Oh yeah, we got another 100 or so. Oh, yep. Did that a bit poorly. Whee! Oh, maybe I can turn on my auto clicker. There we go. Are we done yet? Are we done? I think we're done. Probably still some stuck up there, though. Can't see anything, mind you. Alright. I should really put a skull on my person when I do this, so I can pick it up. Or have hoppers or something that can manage all that. There we go. There's 2 there. Any more? Alright. Another 4. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it was a lot of work. But yeah, I'm happy enough with it, I think. I'll still try to improve it some more. What should I get rid of? Bones? I kind of want the coal. If I have room for it. There we go. And we'll convert those to coal blocks probably. Save some space. And that stuff can stay. It will probably despawn, because I think every time a wither goes in there, it loads this area for 60 seconds or something like that. I can't remember. I heard it on somebody's video. So, but eventually those things should despawn. Alright, we're heading back. I was going to wait and just bring it back at the village, but I thought I'd show you what I had done. So far I haven't really addressed anything on this side. So the farm's over there for reference. You can just barely see it. And I haven't done that wall, but I have smoothed out this wall. So I think last episode I had smoothed out that one. And this time I've gone and done this one. Now I don't have to really do much over here because we shifted quite a bit that way. So from the unit to where I've already kind of TNT'd everything out is far enough. So I don't have to slab that way. But you can kind of see, only if out of the corner of my eye I guess, you can kind of see how it's been done. And I did kind of square off some of the lower parts. There also used to be a bunch of netherrack down here that I had not completely removed. There was a giant island at the lava level, so I TNT'd quite a bit of it, but I hadn't gotten rid of all of it, so I picked the rest of that away and smoothed out the edge, and there is, yeah, slabs everywhere. I actually really like the way cobblestone slabs look on netherrack. I don't know why. It gives kind of a weird ash-looking feeling, I find, like there's a bunch of ash that has settled on top of the netherrack. So I actually don't mind the way that looks. And yeah, that's why I haven't done any slabbing that way, because I don't really have to. So that's kind of the border. And you can see the line right there where I stopped. And then I went over that way, I think, about 30 or 40 blocks. I can't remember. I went to about 300. So yeah, about 40 blocks that way, kind of past the border here. And then, yeah, I smoothed out this whole wall. And there might be some floaters. I'm not too sure. Occasionally you get those glitched blocks that you think are gone, but aren't gone. And then when you reload the game they appear. So, but yeah, that is it. So now we're gonna head back. I'm kind of fed up with all that. I don't want any more. So this is our gold haul. Not bad. Got like a stack pretty much almost, or yeah, a stack of gold ingots. So that's pretty good. And 18 skulls. And when I get back to the village, we'll check how many we have there. And that should be Yeah, I think we have 7-ish, so we should have about 25 or so, so that's a decent haul, I think. And yeah, we'll have to get to killing a bunch of withers now. Get a bunch of beacons. Word of warning, minecarts suck. they've seriously just taken every single mode of transportation and just butchered it. Introduced horses. Horses are pretty much rubbish on multiplayer. They're okay single player. Multiplayer, they're just freeze. Run 10 steps, freeze. Run 10 steps, freeze. Boats aren't where you think they are, so they're pretty much rubbish. And minecarts will throw you out anywhere. I don't know if you've seen this, but yeah, it doesn't put you on a solid block anymore. It just throws you out. I don't know if it's I think it's a specific direction that it puts you, and it's like a diagonal corner area. So I was at my Enderman farm, and I took the minecart back and got back to the main island there. And normally I just ender pearled out of the cart because I wasn't sure where it would put me, because I knew of the bug, so I wasn't going to risk it. But I forgot, and I exited the cart, and it put me outside my area, and I just started to fall into the void. Luckily, with some ender pearl spamming, I was able to save my life. I managed to hit the bottom of the island a couple times, and I'd hit it and start falling again, and I'd hit it, and then finally I just kind of held down the button to spam all the ender pearls, and I wedged myself inside the island, and then I dug myself out. So thankfully I got out of there, or I would have lost all my tools and armor. And yeah, so it's really weird. I don't know if I could show it. So yeah, you see how far away I went, all the way over there, when clearly the first available spot should be there. And it seems to be fairly consistent. That one, no, that one put me at this corner. But anyway, I don't know how it works exactly, but it is messed up, so be cautious. It can put you into lava. It can, especially nether tunnels, if you have lava outside your tunnel, or if you're using lava pillars. That was one example I saw, was there was a lava pillar right here, and their minecart stopped over here or something, and they got out, and they were teleported into the lava pillar and died. So yeah, be very careful when you're getting out of a minecart. You could maybe, if you have a bow, you can still break them that way. Or yeah, you can ender pearl out of them as well now. Or you should be able to, yeah. But anyway, for new exploration. So this is kind of a map of our nether tunnels. It's pretty vague if you don't know where anything is. This is where I've been exploring for quartz. This is where we just were. That's the wither skeleton farm. And I believe that is the end, or that goes to the other nether fortress that I'm remodeling, and then the end portal's somewhere in the middle. And there's not much this way. So why I'm showing you that map is that's where I plan on going for new chunks. Is probably to the east or northeast, I think is where I want to go. So I think, let's see here. It's hard to say visualize because this map is a really large scale. So over here is that way towards the cave spider spawner. So that's kind of where I want to go, I think it's that way. Assuming this map is orientated right. I think it is. But anyway, I think it's to the northeast, past the extreme hills. I've explored the border of an ocean, so I'm going to probably dig a tunnel this way to somewhere out there. I'll consult the overview or map I made of this world to figure out exactly where I need to go to pop out so that I'll end up in the new chunks. But that's what we'll do, and I'll probably expand maybe this tunnel since it's not really needed anymore. So I'll probably convert this tunnel and just plow through the wall and keep going, and we'll come out somewhere. So I'll bring you back when I've done that. Actually, guys, I just checked my footage, and I spent way too much time at that wither farm. So I apologize. I did not intend this video to be about the wither farm again, but it did. So I think we're going to save the exploration for the next episode, probably. As if I do go, we only have about 10 minutes before I'd want to end the episode anyway. So I don't think it's worth it. So we'll just cut this one now, and then nighttime. And then, yeah, we'll go explore in another episode. So I do want to find the dark oak trees at least, so I have access to all the woods. But yeah, we now have 25 wither skills that we've accumulated from our new wither farm, I think. Or the other ones, I think, were from the other wither farm. Yeah, the other 7 were from the old one. But altogether, we got this. We are going to have to do something with ink sacs. They are, just based on how much I'm using that black stained glass for, we are going to have to set up some kind of squid farm, probably. I typically just kill them when I go hunt for clay, at least on Olympus. In the ocean, where I typically got my clay. And I think I got like 9 stacks, ink sacs there, just from doing that. And this one I can do fairly well over here in this little lake outside the village. If I just stay out here and just, you can pretty much continually kill them. I think I showed this a long time ago. But there's typically always some squid in here, and you can basically just go back and forth. So right now there's some over here. If I go over here and kill them, more will spawn, typically away from you, as they won't spawn on top of you, I don't think. Similar to hostile mobs, I do believe. I don't know what the mob cap is for these guys. I think it says it's like 5 in the wiki, but I mean, there's more than 5 here just now, so how does that work? And if you go in the ocean, you see way more than 5. So I don't know if that has changed or if that's just completely wrong, but essentially this is what I do. And you can get a stack pretty quick. I mean, we already got 26, and we've only killed like 6 of them because we're using the looting sword. But you can see they kind of just keep coming. So now I go over here, kill these guys, and then probably more will spawn back over there. And or I could go hunt in the swamp, but this seems to be better because there's less water to... Oh! I did see that creeper when he was over there, and then I didn't know where he went, so I just ignored him. Clearly that wasn't wise. But there you go. 38. We're almost back at... Almost got another stack. So I don't know if it's worth making a squid farm, and I don't know how effective it might be because there is water around here, and I don't really want to get rid of the water. But yeah, there you go. Some more. So I might just do this, I don't know. Nice thing with a farm is you can make it automatic, and even if it's not that efficient, you'll get some squids or some ink over time. So we might set one up anyway just to see what we can get out of it. There is a restriction to where you can build it, I do believe, or within a certain range on the Y value. So I think it's 40 something and 44 up to 60 something, I think, or 60, or I don't know what it is exactly. I'll have to look it up. But whatever it is, we will have to do that. So it might limit us where we could put it. Like I can't put it deep underground or nothing will spawn in there, but maybe we can find a location that will work. And then we'll have to come up with some kind of design, but I have a rough idea of a design I'd like to use. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this episode. Sorry we ended up spending most of the time in the Wither Skeleton, or maybe you like that, so you're welcome. But if you didn't, I'm sorry. And yeah, we won't be there next episode for sure. So we're going to go exploring, and it's this way that we're going to be going. So past the extreme hills, way out there, and into new land. And it should be interesting to see how, because we are on large biomes, it's going to be interesting. Because wherever we pop out, it's probably going to be that biome for a little while. So I probably won't be able to keep you guys for the whole area, and I'll probably just bring you in here and there, and we might not spend the whole episode exploring either, depending how quickly we find things. But anyway, that'll be all today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.